Hey, Gary Baker here with 30minutemarketing.net. Today's question is, how do I start as an affiliate marketer as a beginner? The answer is there's 12 steps, and I'm going to cover those 12 steps, but I want to show you something first so you can understand why there are what you might consider so many steps when I'm talking about 12 steps just to get started as a beginner. So here on the screen you see a diagram, and this is you as an affiliate. So typically this is what people think. They need to sign up for an affiliate program, they need to start creating their affiliate links, and then they post their affiliate links on Facebook, they put them in Google ads, they buy banner ads, they put them on blog posts, they create a YouTube channel and they put their links on their YouTube channel. A visitor will click that link and then you start to make money. So inside of that, you got to step back and you got to think to yourself, okay, Gary, you said there's 12 steps. That doesn't look like 12 steps to me. But in reality, there are 12 steps and even a few more, but the 12 steps will get you started specifically as a beginner. And what I want to do is talk about step number one. And step number one is choosing a niche. Now, before you do that, you have to understand what a niche is. So we need to step back for a second and think about what it is we're doing as an affiliate marketer. As an affiliate marketer, we're recommending products. Whether they be digital products or physical products, it doesn't really matter. We are recommending that someone, in this case, online as an affiliate marketer, in a digital space, we're sharing a link, and that link is our affiliate link, and they're going to be clicking on that link, going to a store, Amazon, Walmart, some other site. For example, your local flower shop could have an affiliate program as far as that goes, and you could be sharing that resource on your Facebook page, and people could be going there and telling someone a code or a coupon code, but in this case, they'd be clicking a link, making a purchase, and then you would be earning a commission. And they would be doing that based off your recommendation, meaning that they have a problem. In the case of that flower shop, they need flowers for a special occasion. So they're looking for recommendations, and you, for example, on your Facebook page or your Instagram profile would be recommending something like a flower store, and you could be earning affiliate commissions for those recommendations. Step back and then look at bigger pictures like Amazon. Everyone knows where Amazon is. They can go to Amazon.com. They have the Amazon app on their phone. They can easily just open that up and start shopping. But typically, if someone doesn't know what they're looking for, or they're looking for a recommendation about which one is the best before they go buy it, that's where you come in as an affiliate marketer and you start creating content. And that content that you create is inside of your niche, or more specifically, that niche is a group of people with a real problem, and you are providing content or solutions to those problems, and then that leads them to the product that you're an affiliate for. So that's step number one, understanding and choosing what a niche is. Step number two is you need to build a website. If you are online and you're looking at someone that you look at as an authority in any space, anything that you have a problem in, whether, again, it be if you're looking for something in the world of hobbies, in the world of health, anything, even in the world of make money online, there's going to be that person that you go to, and when you go and you look at that person's content and you find them on Facebook, or you find them on YouTube, or you find them on Pinterest or Twitter, they're typically going to have a link. Again, that link's going to take you to some content so you can learn more about their recommendations and their point of view about the thing that you follow them for. And that's going to be hosted on a website. Go back to this diagram and use an affiliate. Once you get your affiliate links here inside your affiliate program, you need a blog. And also, more importantly, what you're going to be able to do, or what you're going to need to do, and what you're going to want to do, is start collecting emails on your own list, and you're going to want to do that in an opt-in page. Now, an opt-in page can be hosted inside an email autoresponder, or a free site, or a free page builder like Groove Pages from GrooveFunnels, and then you build an email list. But these contents and offers that you put down here, when you start mailing people or emailing people, or even redirecting people from YouTube and Facebook back to your content and your offers to get them back to that affiliate offer, is going to be hosted here on your website. So effectively, you need to take the time in step number two to build your own website. Of course, another common name for that website is a blog. As you can see here, 30minutemarketing.net. This is my blog, and you can see I have reviews here. I also have information, for example, like this, Warrior Plus 101. It's a complete guide for affiliate marketers on the Warrior Plus platform. Also how to use and make money with PLR or private label rights. And you can see that I have content here that people can find either searching by Google, and I can also share it with the people on my email list, here with you on the YouTube channel, also on Facebook. And that leads me to step number 3. And step number 3 is creating a social media presence. Because the thing is you will get traffic from social media. In the beginning, it's probably not your focal point. Your focal point is creating that content on your webpage so you really understand how you can best help your audience back to that niche that we picked in step number 1, that group of people that have a real problem. So when you build your website, you're going to start creating that content. But in step number 3, a quick win is to go to a site like Facebook and create a Facebook page or a Facebook group where people that have that problem that you're building that content for can find you easily. And you can also start building rapport with them on that website. And people can start getting a feel for what it is that you're going to be helping them with. Of course, if you see Facebook, you have your Facebook profile, but just like you saw on the blog for 30-minute marketing, I also have a Facebook page. And you can see here on the Facebook page, I share videos as well as the articles that are on my blog. So you can see that it's very easy right there for someone to find me if they're interested in what's going on in 30minutemarketing.net, or if they don't know about me, they might stumble across me as I share this stuff on social media. Free organic reach on social media is not something that you can really rely on for real traffic. If you're going to be using Facebook for traffic, most likely it's going to be paid traffic where you can actually turn it on and turn it off as needed, but it all starts with creating those accounts. For example, the Facebook page. Another great way inside of step number 3 to use social media is to create what you see here, a Facebook group where you actually build a community, again, of those people that have a problem where you can talk to them one-on-one, and the other people in the community can rely on each other or lean on each other and learn from those experiences as well and share inside of the group. And you can also use this for traffic, and you can also use this group to share the content that you're going to be creating on your website. So moving on, step number 4 is mindset, and it's the mindset of investing in yourself and realizing that you're building a real business, because affiliate marketing is a real business. And what I mean investing by yourself is investing in the time that it takes, the time you're going to need to put in to creating the content, the time that you're going to need to build, understand, and learn the things that you need to know. For example, how to use social media, how to build that website and get ready to start creating content and posting it on that website. And really, really digging in and understanding the real problem inside of your niche and how you can create that content to address those problems that lead to those affiliate marketing offers and opportunities to actually earn a commission. So think about step number 4 as investing in yourself in time, but also money for the tools that you need, but investing only in the tools you need when you first get started. There are some free options, but don't be afraid to invest in yourself and your business, because you will start making money once you take it seriously and you start investing in yourself. Now, step number 5, building your foundation. Here we're talking about building that foundation of that website and that social media and combining it all together and making sure that you're consistent and thinking about things like SEO or search engine optimization and getting traffic, meaning those people that have those problems that you're trying to help solve, they can actually find you over the long term when your content starts ranking on Google or YouTube. And again, you build up that presence on social media, that Facebook group that starts growing in members and starts getting recommended for people that actually have that problem and they're looking for help or the solution to their problems, and they actually go looking for you on Facebook. So step number 5 is all about foundations and making sure that your foundation is solid and making sure that you don't move forward with step number 6 until you have that solid foundation that you can really start creating a lot of content and moving forward, which is step number 6. And step number 6, like I said, is where you're going to get into building content and laying it on that foundation, making those blog posts, making those YouTube videos, making those posts consistently on Facebook, on your Facebook page, on your Facebook profile, in your Facebook group, because the people that you found and the people that have found you to help solve their problems are going to start relying on your content, and you have to be consistent with that content, because more importantly than quantity of content is the quality of content, but the quality of content that is posted consistently so your audience can understand and know that they can actually rely on you when they need you. So step number 6 is a vital step, and we're halfway through, and then we're going to move on to step number 7. And step number 7 is where you're going to start thinking about expanding your social media. Now that you've got a good base of content and you have that solid foundation, maybe you want to start thinking about another social media platform. Because the key here is we want to focus on each step one at a time. And when we're in that social media step, we want to pick one social media. That's why I showed you Facebook and I recommended Facebook, and think about just using Facebook for that organic reach, so you don't spread yourself too thin, and you can create that high quality content and you can post it on your Facebook group consistently or your Facebook page. Actually, I recommend a Facebook group for the majority of niches that you'll come across. There are some niches that Facebook is not the best for, or a Facebook group is not the best for. Niches, for example, that may be embarrassing, where people don't want to freely open up. But in that case, you might also be able to create a smaller group on Facebook and create a space where people might feel comfortable with you and the others in that group and open up. So you just have to do that research, and you have to understand your niche and the problems and the solutions and the way you can present those solutions to the people with those problems inside of your niche. And that's part of creating your authority and people starting to understand that they can trust you, of course, that they like you and they know you and they can trust you. And those are the steps that you build upon as you move through each step. So that's step number 7, and that's expanding your social media. And then we're going to talk about step number 8, what we call free traffic sources. And free traffic sources are sources that you don't actually pay for, as far as you don't give money to Facebook for Facebook ads, or you don't pay Google for Google ads, or you don't pay someone to give you a shout out or send an email to their list and say, hey, check out what Gary has to offer in this group or over on his website. This is free or organic traffic. It's how people find you. For example, finding you using search engine optimization, or finding you on YouTube, or someone upon you on Facebook, or again, Facebook actually recommending that group to people that have certain interests. So step number 8 is using your free traffic. Again, free as in you're not paying money for it. You're using your time, because that may be the resource that you have the most of currently, and that is understanding how to use that free traffic to get the most out of it. And that's step number 8. And that's where you really step back and you say, okay, now I've created all this content, I've laid the foundation, now let me really dig in and start understanding the actual platform, for example, Facebook, the way I can create content, the best times of days to post that content, the best days to go live, the best types of questions to ask for interaction in my Facebook group. And that's step number 8, expanding and using that social media for free traffic, or focusing on the blog and thinking, okay, now I have created this content. How can I make sure that my content is on the first page of Google? And if it's not showing up there, what do I really need to think about? Maybe the technical aspects of SEO, as well as how do I make sure that when somebody types a question into Google, I'm answering that question better than anyone else, to make sure that I capitalize on that quote unquote free traffic that Google's going to give me on that first page of Google, on the search engine result pages, or the SERPs. Then moving on to step number 9, after we've maximized that free traffic, we want to start thinking about paid traffic. And again, you've created content that's high quality. You know, people, once they find it, or once you put it in front of them, they just absorb it and they move on to the next stage, which is making purchases of your affiliate offers. So you know that if you find more people like the people that have already found you through your free traffic sources, that you know you could double or triple your profits as far as being an affiliate marketer and running a real business. So this is where you take the time to invest in your business and invest in yourself and invest in paid traffic, running Facebook ads, running Google ads, running ads on YouTube, or any other social media that you're on, actually paying them to put your content that you produced in front of people that are exactly like the people that you've already found, again, inside of your niche, the real people that have a real problem, and you know that your content is the solution to that problem, and that content leads them to the affiliate product and or products that are going to help them continually get better and fix that big issue that they have in their life. Now, when I say fix the big issue, that big issue may also be just entertainment, something that is entertaining as far as like playing video games or a hobby. So when I say a big problem, it doesn't have to be like they have a medical issue that you're helping to solve, or they're brokenhearted and you're helping them get over that. Because your niche could also be just simply giving someone something that they like to do and showing them how to do that better and get more enjoyment out of it. Because that really is a problem as well. It just may not be a problem that we think in the sense of the word problem, where it's actually, oh man, I have a problem, I have to get this fixed. Maybe they just want to cut some strokes off their golf game, have a better tennis serve, whatever the case may be, something in a hobby that they're doing, collecting certain types of cards, it makes them happy, or they share that with someone in their family and they just want to be able to do it more and get better at it and get more enjoyment out of it. Now that brings me to step number 10, and step number 10 is effectively using email marketing inside of your affiliate marketing business. And to do that, let's take a look at a diagram here on the screen. And that diagram is a diagram we saw before, because we built that foundation down here in content and offers, which is on our website as well as YouTube and Facebook. But the thing is we want to collect emails and put people on an email list so we have a one-on-one conversation in their email inbox, versus on YouTube and Facebook, which is a sort of a many to one conversation, because there's lots of people on there, even inside your Facebook group or YouTube channel. There's lots of noise, there's lots of other people on there on the platform leaving comments. There's also other people creating content like the content you're creating. So in this case, what we want to do is we want to take people, our target audience, over to an opt-in page. Again, it goes back to having that foundation of our web page, and then we want to put them on an email list. And then once we have it on an email list, we want to follow up with more content and offers and more affiliate offers. And again, have that one-on-one conversation in their email inbox and effectively use email marketing, which is step number 10. So that's something that you need to focus on as you go through all the steps and you get closer to step number 12. And to do that, we're going to move on to step number 11. And step number 11 is where you actually create a YouTube channel. Now, you may already have a YouTube channel, but this is where you really dig in because you've created all those other foundations. You have your social media, you have all your content, and now you're going to focus in on actually learning and understand how to actually get authority traffic from YouTube, meaning you're going to create videos that actually have call to actions to get people over to your content, join you on your social media platforms, sign up for your email list, and all that is based upon all the foundations that you've already built. Now, this may sound like it's going to take a long time to get to step number 11, to get to the YouTube channel, and you may want to start right away with the YouTube channel. And in reality, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is if you don't build the other foundations and you don't have the correct mindset and you don't invest in yourself and all the basics of the email autoresponder and the web hosting, and you don't get all those set up correctly, you're going to miss a ton of opportunity here. That's why I put this at step number 11 before we actually move on to step number 12. And step number 12 is going to be as simple as, once you've focused and you've taken that focus and you've built all this through step 11 and you've got to the point where you're actually creating a YouTube channel, it's going to lead people into your groups on social media. For example, the Facebook group, which is my main recommendation in just about every niche. You're inside of step 12, you're simply just going to rinse and repeat. And inside of rinse and repeat, that's where you utilize the foundation you've created on your website, your social media, and now your YouTube channel, and you just keep creating high quality content and you stay consistent and you keep posting and interacting in your social media groups, on your Facebook page, on your Facebook profile, as well as your YouTube channel, and you just consistently put out high quality content that keeps that group of people with that problem, which is your niche, and you keep helping them solve their problems and making sure that your content is up to date. So if that problem changes, or if there's new techniques or there's new information that comes out, you're providing them the best and most up-to-date quality information that you can. And that's step number 12. And step number 12 is simply rinse and repeat. And that just means that once you start doing it, Keep doing it, get better at it, build a bigger audience, and make sure that you stay connected with them and you provide them as much value as you can, and you do that on a consistent basis. So those are the 12 steps in a nutshell. And if all that seems like a lot to tackle, well, it is. But the good thing is there's a link in the description where you can actually click and you can get these 12 steps and individual steps inside of those 12 steps to actually set this up click for click and walk through it. And that is over, again, at the link in the description. All you have to do is provide your email address. That'll take you over where you can actually get these 12 steps for free. And like I said, inside of each of the 12 steps are more detailed steps to break it down so you can make sure that you actually have each one of these steps implemented and you're doing it correctly. And if you have any questions, of course, you can contact me in my Facebook group and the Facebook group that goes along with this training. I'm in that group as well, and I'm more than happy to help you along the way in your journey of creating your own online business, which is what affiliate marketing is. And that, my friend, is how you get started with affiliate marketing as a 100% beginner, or even as someone that knows a little bit about doing affiliate marketing. They just haven't been successful at it to this point. Again, link in the description. Click that link. It'll take you over. Sign up with your email. It'll take you over. You can get access to the 12 steps and get started. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if this video was helpful. 30-minute timer right here. Click that timer, subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos just like this one. Those videos are right here. Click those, keep watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.